Hey everyone, so let me shuffle my chair in a bit because today we are doing a lipstick video. So I picked up some random colours. I'd say they're quite bold, out there colours, stuff that you don't sort of wear every day. So you might notice that I'm completely barefaced, no makeup at all, because I'm going to be trying and swatching on my hand and stuff like that, lots of different colours of lipsticks today. Well, I say lots, I've got 5 different colours. And these are all just from Revolution, so I didn't want to spend loads on these because they are just sort of to try, and for me really I wanted to see if the colours would suit me and stuff like that, so I picked these up. So this one was only £1 on the Revolution website in the sale, and it's the Freedom make, and it's this one here, and it's a Pro Melts lip gloss. It's kind of weird because on here it says it's a liquid lipstick, and then on here it's a lip gloss, and I think it's going to be more of a lip gloss. So it looks like a sort of really dark blue colour, but I think it's going to come up a little bit lighter. So there's that one. And the shade, I don't actually know what the shade was, it just doesn't even say, to be honest. Oh, Just Do It, there we go. The shade is Just Do It, so this sort of dark blue. These are probably still in sale, so this video could just be good for you to think if, you want to try out some more unique colours, or just to see what they look like on me. Obviously I'm quite fair skinned, so they might look better on different skin tones, but let's just try these out today. So I also have these ones. These are also the Freedom brand that is on Revolution. So I think it is sort of basically Revolution, but they stock lots of different brands. And I've got 4 here. It's these sort of mini ones. So you can see we've got a sort of gold, a silver, a white, and a sort of violet, dark blue colour. And these, I'll go through the names in a bit actually when I try them on. So I'm most worried about the white. So let's actually start with the white. So this is called, so these are Far Away lipsticks. They came in like a little pack like this. And this is called Stormtrooper. It's really hard to read that, so it's just a white one. So that's what it looks like. So I've got my little mirror here, so let's try this one. So I'll do a little hand swatch first. So that, to me, looks very chalky, almost cakey. It looks a bit like face paint. I'm not expecting amazing quality with these. I'm just, they're probably not going to be very pigmented either, I don't think. But just to try the colours is the main reason that, I want to test these out. So let's go ahead with the white. I'm a little bit scared. It's probably going to look terrible. Okay, so with pale colours like white, you really need to exfoliate your lips before, which I haven't done, because it's going to cling, like it just shows up any sort of dryness on your lips. Okay, that is weird. So you can see the application is not good, and that's not just because of me, it's because lighter colours, I think they're like harder to make, and because it's not very pigmented, it is just sort of like clinging and going in the creases and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone could pull this off really. I don't really know what sort of occasion someone would wear this, but it's definitely fun to try, but yeah, not really good, is it? I think the bottom looks more pigmented than the top, and you can also notice that when I'm sort of moving my lips together, it is sort of separating in that. So I think that's just mainly the quality because it's quite cheap, but it comes off easily, which is good. But I think just the colour white anyway, it's going to be a really difficult formula. Even if you get like really high-end lipsticks or like more expensive ones, I think the lighter colours are going to be really difficult to make. Okay, that's all off. Pat my lips dry. So what should we try on next? Let's try the gold. Hopefully this one might be a bit better. So this one is called Space Lux. I can't read that, but this is just a nice gold one. So this looks pretty cute. I don't know if this is going to like clash with my like blonde hair, but let's do a little swatch. That looks really nice. That looks pigmented. That looks a lot smoother. So there was the white. Sorry, my hand's a bit creased there. This looks like it's gone on like a lot smoother. So maybe this might be a better one. Again, it's the white formula. It goes almost like face paint, if you know what I mean, because I think they're just really hard to make. So let's try this. That is a lot better. It's creamier and smoother. So like I said, the white is just quite thick and chalky. So this is better already in terms of formula. Get some good light in. Okay. There's the gold. I quite like that actually. I think because it's quite sheer, it's not like highly pigmented. I think it's sort of a mixing with the pink of, you know, my natural lip colour, and it actually looks quite cute, I think. I think that's quite a nice one, yeah. So there's the swatch again. So I'm not too mad at that. I think that is quite nice. And that is a lot more sort of everyday wear. I'm trying to just like look in the light. Sorry, the lighting's not amazing today. It's really dull outside. I've got like lights on, but it's not really helping it. But yeah, I think that one's quite cute with the pink. That's pretty sweet. So actually quite happy with that one. So the white for me is a no at the moment. The gold, I would say yes, I really like the gold. It's pretty cool. And I probably would wear it like almost, you could wear it every day, I suppose. Because it's just a little bit more natural, a bit sheer. And I think these are buildable as well. So if you wanted to, you could really like, you know, add extra layers on, or you could just do once and then that'll be it. So that one comes off really easy as well. Dry my lips off. Okay, so let's try this one. So I'm a little bit worried about this one as well. So this is like a silver, and this is also a faraway lipstick from Freedom Revolution, and it's called Skywalker. So I think we're definitely going on sort of Star Wars theme. I don't really watch that or anything, but I think that's what they're going for here. So, oh, this one looks scary. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is going to be like the white, but I'm hoping it will be a bit creamier, like the gold was. So let's try this. Oh, I'll do a hand swatch. Okay, that's quite pigmented actually, and really smooth. It's a little bit shimmery. It does catch the light quite nicely, as you can see. So let's try it on. Okay, so this feels drier, much drier. It's easier to apply than the white, but the gold is sort of gliding on. This feels dry. Okay. Oh, update, go away. Do you ever get that when your phone's just like, it needs to update right now? You're like, no, go away, I don't want to update. So that's a little bit scary on me, maybe. I think as a like sort of more goth colour, or if you had like darker hair, or you were just a bit more like goth style, I think that could be quite cool. It actually is quite pigmented. Again, I think that's probably going to be buildable. It doesn't really settle in the creases too much, actually. I think it's just like white formula that was pretty bad, but this is okay. Doesn't suit me, personally, I don't think. It makes me look a little bit dead, but if that's the look you're going for, if you had like sort of dark eye makeup, or even bright eye makeup to like sort of contrast it, and sort of maybe dark hair or just goth clothes or something, I think you could probably pull this one off. So that was the Skywalker. But yeah, it's really fun to try these. I like trying all different colours. I think it was actually the Jeffree Star lipsticks that got me into different colours, because I like more stick lipsticks. I do have some of his like normal liquid lipsticks, and I will do videos on like all of his lipsticks, and I'll do like swatches on those as well. But I just sort of ended up trying different colours, and I thought I really wanted to try like more blue or dark colours, but I personally think I do suit warmer colours, like we saw with that gold. I think the gold looked a lot better, probably just because it's warmer, and probably just because what I'm used to as well. So next up we have Far Away. So this is what I was sort of, almost why I bought these, is because, you know, these two are the blue that I've left for last that I wanted to try. So I don't know if these are going to make me look a little bit dead as well, like blue cold lips, but we'll have to see. So looks like this. That is quite a nice violet colour. Let's do a hand swatch. So this is similar to the silver one, I'd say, that sort of grey silver one, in that it's quite dry. And what concerns me is, if you see that, when I'm swiping over it, it's almost like lifting up, which is kind of weird. So I don't know if this is going to need like loads of coats, but I just sort of swipe back over it and it's almost like lifting the lipstick up. So let's see what it looks like on. Oh, it's very shimmery. Yeah, so we can see it's very patchy. You can see it's almost gathering in my lip there. It's not terrible. Let's try work with it a bit. I think also because it's like the darkest colour yet, it's insanely hard to apply neatly. Okay, so that's really streaky. So you probably can't see it on camera as much. I kind of like it though. I don't think it looks terrible. I think because it has got sort of purple tint to it, it's not too bad. It is a little bit warm. It's not like a really cold blue. But the formula, it's not my friend. It's just, I don't know, it's not the worst. I think you'd have to be really careful with it. But it's definitely a bit blotchy, a bit patchy, and again, when you're rubbing your lips together, it's almost like lifting off in patches. But in terms of the colour, I kind of like it, and I think if I, really applied it carefully, I don't know what happens if you add more, if it just like gets worse, or... So you can see the bottom lip there compared to the top. I've smudged it all here, but it started to get like more pigmented. So if you were going for that, it's almost looks more blue now than purple. So I did the top. Probably even like a lip liner would help with this, or if you just like, if you wore foundation touched up afterwards so you didn't smudge it around your face. It's okay actually, I think it's buildable. Like I said, it is patchy, it's hard to work with. And that is just, I think, because it's a cheaper lipstick. Whereas I think if you got, a high-end, I think Fenty Beauty by Rihanna and Jeffree Star as well, all of these sort of high-end brands and more expensive ones, I think they're sort of more one-swipe coverage, so you just put it on once and that's it. It's kind of matte and there. So I think, it's to be expected, like, for a couple of quid for like loads of lipsticks, that's really like, you can't really complain about it. It makes my teeth look a tad yellow. And, my teeth maybe are a tiny bit yellow, but I think, it accentuates the yellowness of, the coating on the teeth. So it's not like particularly like teeth brightening and stuff, but I think it's kind of okay. If I was going for like a goth look, if I was wearing like black or something, who knows? It probably also looks a bit weird because I have got no other makeup on, so maybe if, I had my eyelashes done or just was wearing a bit of eye makeup as well, I think that would sort of bring the look together. But yeah, I think that one's decent. It's okay. It's workable, you can work with it, I suppose. I don't think workable is a word, I just totally made that up. Okay, and this one stains a bit, so you can see it's not looking too attractive. I've just sort of wiped off a little bit and it has like totally stained, so let me get another wipe. It does hug in the creases a bit as well, so I suppose if you're wearing any sort of bold colours, you will need to, like I said, exfoliate or whatever your lips a little bit before. Okay. That's the best I can do for now. I don't know why I'm bothering that much. We're putting on another blue one next anyway, so. So this is our last one. So yeah, this is the Pro Melts lip gloss. It was also called a liquid lipstick on here, so we're not really sure what it is, but let's try this out. So let's give a little swatch. Okay. So yeah, it's quite sheer. So now we're getting more of that deep blue colour. I like that. This is more of a navy than the purple, the more like purpley shade that we had last time. Should I actually put them side by side so we can compare? Let me do a swatch of this one again that we just had on. Just going to put that right next to it. Oh yeah, we can really see the difference now. So that's more purple and this is just more of a navy. So that's good that we've got that mix there. So this is much cooler and like the purple one is a bit warmer, the lipstick. So we're trying the lip gloss now, which is this navy one. So let's have a go. So I think this might be hard to apply as well. I reckon this will be kind of streaky because it's not like really highly pigmented. So I'll just use one swipe then. I'm going to sort of see how far I can go with that. So it's looking, you know, quite light at the moment. Yeah, you don't get a lot of product. I'm struggling now from one dip in. It's not sticky at all though. That's pretty good. So that almost looks quite purple. I suppose again it's mixing with the pink of my lips. That isn't too bad. I kind of like it just with like one coat. That's quite cool. Again, it's very different. I quite like it. Yeah, it's giving off a more purple. So let's, yeah, you're really not getting much product when you're dipping it in. So let's go in again. Oh my God. See if we can make it a bit more blue. Really trying to apply these as quickly and carefully as possible. It's an art to master, I think. So that's with like a second layer. I suppose you could go crazy and like add a third one. Maybe we'll do that in a second. But let's see. So it still looks quite purple actually. So let's just go for another one. I'm just worried. I think when you layer upon layer upon layer, it becomes heavy on your lips or too thick or sticky or just uncomfortable feeling, especially because it is a bit glossy. It's not sticky, but it definitely moves. And I think with another one, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So you can see where I've added that. So we're getting there now. We're getting more to, I think, the colour it's almost meant to be. It's a bit of effort using like 3 coats. Okay, so that's with 3 layers now. And the problem with that, again, if you're going to start moving your lips and stuff, it is going to separate and sort of get a bit patchy. So you can definitely see like lighter parts. So it's, again, it's a pigmentation issue. But I think like that one sort of streak, I kind of like that. But as a sort of goth look again, if I had some eye makeup, I think you could pull this off. I don't know if it maybe would be good. I don't know if you could combine the lipstick and this, or if that would just be hell on earth because they're both not very pigmented. But I'm quite pleased with those overall. So yeah, definitely. I think again you have to be quite careful applying these because they are not the sort of ones that you can just quickly apply and then it's like perfect. You do have to sort of work with it a bit. And I think that is literally just to do with the quality. And again, what do you expect for a couple of quid? I think it's fair enough, really, like, you know. But these are just really good to try. So I would recommend these. If you're interested in trying, you know, some unique coloured lipsticks, then, you know, I think just getting some cheap ones just to see if the colours would even suit you. Otherwise, you can end up spending like £10, £15 or more even on like a more high-end lipstick. If you don't even like the colour, you know, there's no point really. But from this, I think I have to think on the blue a bit. I think I might even just try wear one of these out, decide if I like it, if I felt comfortable like wearing it out. But I think with the gold, I would definitely consider like a, you know, more expensive gold lipstick and just even wear this because I like that it was actually quite sheer and I think that worked really well. The white was a definite no-go. Like, yeah, I could use this as face paint maybe, but as lipstick, absolutely not. At least not for me. It might suit other people, but personally that was not good for me. And the formula of this was not great. But the other ones, definitely I would just, you know, try them out. It's a bit of fun and the whole thing cost me like under £5, like with post as well, I think. So that's the Revolution website. So I would, you know, just check them out and they've got loads of random stuff in sale. And yeah, so that's it really. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below to let me know what you thought of these. I'll be brutally honest, if you think they all look terrible, you go ahead and tell me, because, you know, maybe you think they did. I think the gold was okay though, but maybe the blues are not for me. But I'm not really a goth person, as you can see. I'm quite girly and stuff, but I just like to try something different. But yeah, thanks so much. Subscribe if you want to see more makeup, toys, unboxings, all sorts of stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.